Yes. you want?
Well, we had watched her friend. Well, was it last Friday? Oh, anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, she's on.
Okay.
I'm not getting voices for some reason. Okay, she just turned it on. You know what? It looks like a little penguin. Yeah.
This virus is testing all.
Hi, everyone. Good morning. This is Liz at Fine Points, welcoming you to our virtual Vogue presentation. And we're so happy that you could join us today. Before we start, I would like to tell you a little bit about Fine Points. It's actually my baby, along with my 3 children that I raised, but this baby is 34, going on 35 years old. And we just moved into our 3rd location. Not meaning that we have 3 separate locations, but this is the 3rd time we've moved the store, and we're in the process of moving right now, and it's going to be good for us. We're going to be doing more online sales. We still have a storefront. We still have our wonderful clothing and jewelry, and we still have our fabulous yarns. I should also tell you that if you just walked into the presentation, if you would please mute so that there's no background noise, we would appreciate it. And I should also inform you that since we are a yarn and clothing boutique, we will be featuring some clothing items as well, not just yarn. And what we found is that knitters like to look nice, and sometimes knitters will purchase clothing to enhance their wardrobe. And at the same time, some people who come in and shop for clothing will become knitters. So we really like that. One hand kind of helps the other one along. We are located in an antique neighborhood in Cleveland. It's a historic neighborhood. And we've been at the old location for 18 years, and now we just are in the process of moving to a new location. And I'm going to give you the handle for our website. It's Fine Points with an S, that's one word, .com. And if somebody could mute themselves. Okay, here, I will be muting.
Yeah.
Mute.
What? I'm watching something online. Luna, Joey.
Okay. So I guess I will have to break for a second, mute you if you forget to mute yourself. That's okay. So I was telling you that we just are moving to our new location. We're almost all moved. We're starting to think about an opening date, which will be probably within the next week or so. And I would also encourage you to sign up for our newsletter if you want a relationship with us, because then you'll know when things are happening, when I'm participating in a show, what's new, what sale we have going on, what dropship programs we're participating in, all that good stuff. And people seem to really like our newsletter. If you want to join our newsletter, we send it about once a week, and you can email us and ask us to put you on the list, or you can go through our website and put yourself on the list. And either way will work out just fine. So I'm going to start, and I'm going to introduce you to our model and my good friend Terry, who's coming out now with a Skiff sweater and a pair of Luca pants. And I'll tell you a little bit about Skiff. Skiff is a company based in St. Louis, and the owner of the company, Nina Ganchi, is an old timer like I am. And she does machine-made sweaters that she airbrushes. I don't know if you can see the airbrush trim here. Really creative woman. Her shapes are forward moving. This is the first piece that we're showing of hers. She does ready to wear, and she does knitting patterns. This is not a knitting pattern that she offers. And she also does yarn. And this sweater is $324. It'll go forever. And the pants are from Luca. Luca is a company that is designed in Paris and made in Turkey. And you're going to see a lot of Luca as we proceed. You should know a little bit about me personally. I made a decision long ago that I was only going to work with nice people, and I was only going to participate in the arena with nice people. And I'm just tired of working with mean people. So what's happened is I attract really nice customers and really great vendors, and there's a lot of good reciprocity going on there, back and forth, and that's how I like to live my life. So I just decided I'm not going to participate with mean people and give mean people my business, because there's a lot of other wonderful options that I can participate in. I'm going to start by talking to you about how we work. Often I will take a pattern of someone else's and change it to the way that we like it. And I'll be talking to you a lot about that. I used to do a lot of art fairs, and the art market a few years ago took a dive, and I found myself coming home with being in the hole as far as making money, because people didn't have money because the economy just dove. So I shifted the focus of my business to doing knitting shows and focusing more on the garments and the yarns to support knitters. And that's worked out really well for me. So I don't do art shows anymore. Usually I'll maybe do one or two, but that's not where my focus is. Terry's coming out now with one of our first sweaters. This is called a slice of linen. This is a designer named Susan Barstein, and her company name is Sknitsby, Sknitsby. I'm sorry, not B-Y, just B. Sknitsb. Great. Too many times. And this is made in linen. Terry, if you could show them, walk up and show them. We use Claudia linen, which is hand paint, in conjunction with Louette Euroflex, which is pretty much solid. We have a few tweeds left. And this particular piece uses 4 skeins of linen, 2 for the back and 1 each for the front. And this is also incorporates a technique called 3-needle bind off. And we'll be talking about that too, because it's a technique that if you're not familiar with it, you really ought to put it in your knitting repertoire. I'll show you what it looks like on another piece. This is the 3-needle bind off. And this is an outward detail. This is on the outside. It's a strong way of connecting 2 different pieces. You can only use it on straight edges, like you could use it on a sleeve if it was straight across. You can use it on the side, on the front, the back. And it's just a really wonderful technique. So if you're not familiar with it, we encourage you to get this in your knitting repertoire. And someone has a question?
Yes, do you carry Nina's patterns?
Someone's asking if I carry Nina Ganchi skiff patterns. Yes, we do carry skiff patterns, but I want to caution you, don't get your heart set on a ready-to-wear piece because she often doesn't have that particular pattern. She stopped doing patterns a while ago, and we've enjoyed them a lot. And I can certainly talk to you about that. And yes, we carry skiff patterns. Anything else at this time? I should tell you that about linen a little bit. We use a lot of linen, and if you don't know about linen, we're going to talk about linen. Terry's coming out now this is another pattern from Skinitsby. It's called Twisted. And I should tell you that all of our patterns and garments can be knitted by a beginner. And we let the yarn do the work. And sometimes there's a finishing detail that makes the garment look much more involved than it is. And you can see that here, turn around again to the back. You can see we do a lot of side-to-side knitting, and it's really flattering. And my feeling is we can use all the help we can get. And so we're here to enhance that. And this is a great pattern. You can also make this garment out of a solid, but if you do, you won't get the vertical line. That's so helpful. So the Claudia linen is $34.50 a skein, and the Louette Euroflex is $25.25. And we use them in conjunction. They're pretty much the same fiber, but we're paying the dyer, Claudia, who's based in Virginia. We're paying her for her time. And so that's why the hand-dyed linen is about $10 more a skein. If you've never worked with linen before, I invite you to work with linen because it's a wonderful fiber. You can throw it in the washer and dryer, and every time you wash it, it's a little more graceful. And it's made to do that. The first time I threw it in the washing machine, I didn't know what was going to happen. But we've learned how to deal with linen, and we use it a lot. And it's something that if you're not used to it, as I said, you have to learn how to use linen. And we'll be talking more about linen also. It's just a wonderful fiber. And also we send linen out to people in the southern states and the southwestern states because it's one of those fibers that you can wear all year round. And while you're seeing our garments too, you'll notice that we like to layer things. So you'll see that as well. So here's Terry again. And this is another Luca garment. This is a vest. And you can get the pants if you like. Some of you I know like outfits. We have this Luca t-shirt underneath. The vest has great lines. It's got a painted detail on the back. And again, this is that line that is designed in Paris and made in Turkey. The pants are 104. They're kind of a twill. And the vest is 102. And the t-shirt is around $35. So a little hint about working with linen. We're going to go in and out of talking about the yarn when Terry's changing. If you take a skein of linen and you open it, you soak it in water, take the label off, soak it in water, get it really wet, Put it in a bag and put it in your freezer and freeze it solid. Take it out of the freezer, let it thaw, and repeat the process 3 times. So I've never done this because I don't mind working with linen. Some people have an aversion to it because it's kind of stiff. The fibers are not real draping when you're working with it. You have to be patient with it and give it time, and you'll find that the results are very gratifying once you learn how to work with linen. You ready? Come on out. This is another Luca garment that's very wonderful for summer, and you can even open it and wear it as a vest. The shaping is flattering. It's sized, as many of these garments are sized. Now Terry's about a size 6, but this garment is sized. And Luca actually goes way up to almost a size 20. But this particular garment is a small. And it's real comfortable. And Terry likes the pockets. And the pocket. Terry likes the collar. So we should talk a little bit about the arm thing, because it's relevant. And some of you probably look at that garment and you think, oh yeah, but it's sleeveless. I don't wear sleeveless. Well, I never knew what that was because I'm Greek and it wasn't a part of the conversation in my culture. But I know that some of you don't want to show your arms. Now, everyone knows you have arms because your hands are on the end of them. But I know some people are more sensitive about their arms. And as we age, this seems to be one of the things that people are more sensitive about. There are ways to go around this. You could wear a mesh t-shirt like Terry had on. We have a garment called Sleevey Wonder, which I meant to bring over but forgot. But it's around $50. It buttons, it snaps over your bra, and it gives you sleeves. And if you're really sensitive about your arms, it's a way of not having to wear long sleeves in the summer, because let's face it, it's hot. We just finished, I'm in Cleveland, we just finished several days of being in the 90s, and you don't need a long sleeve in that miserable weather. So it's at the beginning of the summer now, and if you're interested, you can call me or email me. It's liz@finepoints.com, and I will talk to you about Sleevey Wonder. It comes in different colors, white, neutral, black, gray. You can get a 3/4 sleeve. I think you can even get a cap sleeve, and it's well worth the investment because you can wear it with a lot of sleeveless things that you have. It will really open up your wardrobe and make you more comfortable about showing your arms. Okay, this is another piece from Luca. This is a machine washable dress. It's kind of a jersey, and then it's got a sort of a poplin trim collar. It's a wonderful dress. If you are traveling, we're starting to travel again, you can ball it up and put it in your suitcase. It's comfortable. It has pockets. The neckline's really flattering. And it's just a really all over versatile dress that we think you would really love. The dress is $130. And again, it's Luca. So I want to tell you that when you order from us, from this group of virtual Vogues, we offer you a free gift. And when you order, you can tell me what you would like. We are offering a novelty scarf kit, which involves 2 skeins of novelty yarns that we put together for you. And it's just a nice little addition to your wardrobe. You can just knit on big needles, and we give you a little pattern, real easy. As I said, a lot of our things are just for beginners. And so you want a relaxing project, even if you're an advanced knitter, this is the thing for you. And just tell us the color that you want. Or we're offering a necklace kit, and by that I mean we're giving you the novelties to twist together and the findings to fasten in the back. Or we're offering you a luxury bundle, and that is a series of 8 to 13 pieces of different yarns that go together, ribbons and bumpy things and all those kinds of embellishment things. And you can just tell me the color that you want when you purchase from us. And those are all 3 different things that we offer you. I can't show you one of them because I don't know where they are because we're unpacking still, but I'm happy to talk with you about your gift if you would like to talk about it. And here comes Terry again. This is a company called Pure Fit. It's an American company. It's based in Hawaii. And this is a woman who took different designers from Thailand, from Japan, from Hawaii, and got fibers from all over the world. And the garments are made in Hawaii. And I should tell you that we like to buy American when we can. And this is a little Pure Fit dress. It's $188, and you can just live in this in the summer. It's just really comfortable, and Pure Fit comes one size. Wait, come back here. Okay, we're not done yet. She is going to be working on sizing, but this is one size, and it depends. It probably fits between a 4 and a 14 or 16, depending on how you're built and where things are. But if you've got room in the, you got a lot of room in the bottom here and a little room on the top, it's very forgiving. And so you should know that Pure Fit is one size. Okay? And we've also taken this little cowl. This is a yarn by Lang. And it's called Splash. And it's a great little nifty cowl. It's cotton. It's easy, it's knitted from side to side, and it comes in all different colors. And this yarn runs $25.25 for the project. And you could start working on now. It looks great with a denim jacket. We love it. A lot of our staff members have made this. Question?
Question came in about fiber content, and it may have been this one or the one before.
Luca generally is cotton or linen. This is cotton. And so a lot of the spandex dress with the black and white collar is not all cotton because there's spandex in it. I hope I answered your question.
And they wanted us to post your email. Can you like spell it out so that people?
The question is, can we post our email? Yes. It's Liz, L-I-Z, Stephanie, at finepoints, FINEPOINTS.com. And I read your emails and I will get back to you. So if you email me and you don't hear from me, it might end up in spam. So email me again, or I'll try to check my spam accordingly. I want you to see this yarn, this splash yarn, which is a cotton. It looks like little beads. We've done it in green, we've done it in black. It's just a really neat little pattern. And this is a pattern by Stephanie Canich, C-A-N-I-C-H. You can get it from us, or you can get it on Ravelry, and it's called the Fringed Bandana Cowl. Okay, here's Terry in another Luca dress. And this dress, I think you could go anywhere in. We're all about comfort this time because it's hot out. We want you to look nice. We want you to feel good. And this is another example of something that if you're sensitive about your arms, you could get a gray sleevey wonder and it will solve the problem. Very comfortable dress. It's $214. And if you like that dress, it comes in sizes. Luca now, I think I told you earlier, Luca's going up to a size 7, which is going to accommodate a lot of women. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about how we work with patterns, and if you like the next group of sweaters, you should write down this name, Jujuba. It's Jujuba, and it's by a longtime designer, Nora Gahn, the person who is soon going to be the editor at Vogue. And she's been in the business a long time, and she writes a lot of patterns. In addition to writing smaller patterns, she writes a lot of patterns for bigger girls. And she's a great cabler and really a fine pattern designer. And this is an old pattern. We've used it time and time again, and we really like it. And we've kitted this. Now, if you know our store, you'll know that we kit things a lot. And Terry has on a linen rendition of Jujuba. And you can see that, I don't know if you can see that 3-needle bind off. Very flattering detail. And this is a linen garment. That means too that you can throw it in the washer and dryer. You can adjust the sleeves. You can adjust the length. And you can adjust the width. There you see that fits Terry. And this one would fit me. And we've kitted it for you. Now when we do this type of kit, we tell you what the pattern is, and we give you the yarn, and then you can place the colors wherever you want, because my philosophy is that you can reach in the bag and grab it and it will all work together. And this is what our kit looks like. Won't read yet. Can you see there's all different pieces of linen that I wound together. And this would be the red version that Terry has. This is an all-year garment. You can wear it all year round. You can wear it in the summer with a tank, and you can wear it in the winter with a turtleneck under it. And we like the pattern so much that we did it in a Barocco yarn called Medina or Medina. It's a little more streamlined, very flattering. And again, I will remind you that we do a lot of garments side to side because it's a really flattering, it's a body conscious look because it's flattering, but it's very forgiving. And that again is Jujuba by Nora Gahn. It's a free pattern on Ravelry. And this is the Medina. Beautiful colors. We have this in all different colors. This runs $14.25 a ball. The kit for the Jujuba is about $100. Was that your question?
Yes.
Okay. And the kit for the Jujuba sweater will accommodate up to an extra large. We're pretty generous with our kits. And by some reason, if you do run out, we'll be happy to send you a little more. We're pretty easy to work with. Any other questions at this point? Henry, how are we doing on time?
It's 11:25.
Great. Questions? Yes.
What's the yarn fiber content?
Of the Medina, I'm guessing, this is cotton, acrylic, and viscose. Now you could do it in cotton, except when you add the viscose, which is purported to be a natural fiber, you get a different kind of drape and it doesn't sag. So usually when you have a blend, it takes the best properties of a couple different kinds of yarns, and it's more flexible for our culture. You could do it in 100% cotton, that would be fine. You just won't get the same drape. Any other questions so far? If we didn't really like what we were showing you, we wouldn't show you. We make some bad calls, but generally speaking, we have a pretty good track record. And as I said, most of our things, even though they look complicated, or they could look complicated, a beginner can make them with a little coaching. And we're here for that. Okay, this is a winner. This is a dress from Niche. Niche is a company from Texas. It's American. It's made by a woman and her daughter. They work together in the business. I want you to notice the back detail. Very comfortable. It's sized. Right now we have small through large. It's a good piece. It's very comfy. Is it comfortable? Very much. We love the neckline on this. Could dress it up with a nice pair of earrings and go anywhere. So I'm going to show you now a garment out of linen lace, and we're going to talk a little bit about linen lace as opposed to linen. This is a garment called boxy. This is a favorite of mine because it works for me. I wear a lot of this, like this is a long tank, it's called a Harper, and this is by that same company I told you about, Skiff, early on with the machine maid, the woman from St. Louis. This is called boxy, and the name of the pattern, it's Boxy by Hoagie or Joji Locatelli. You can buy it on Ravelry or you can buy it from us. And this is a Claudia hand-dyed linen lace. So you can make this garment for about $100. It's $34.50 a skein. You need 3 skeins. And this is actually the small. This is how oversized this is. But I love it because, as I told you earlier, I'm really warm all the time. That's just my own thermostat. And I can tolerate this even in the summer. And you can see it's kind of opaque. You can see through that. So you do probably want to wear a layer under it. And it just works for me. And it works for a smaller girl too, because it's just the look. I should also tell you that when we make adjustments to things, we share the adjustments with you. So it's not like, you give someone a recipe and you leave one of the ingredients out and they don't know why it didn't work. We always pass on how we change things, and we pass on those changes to you. We're kind of like that company that says, we didn't make the tape, we made it stronger. Or we didn't make the paint, we made it better. Okay, someone has a question.
What yarn is that knit with?
This is linen lace, and I'm going to show you the difference between linen and linen lace. So the question was, what yarn is this? So this is linen, and it's sport weight. So you could get this linen in Euroflax. Some of you know Euroflax. Or you can use Claudia, which is hand-dyed. And this is linen lace, and I think you'll be able to see the difference in the size of the yarn. So this is knit on a size 4, and it's knit with linen lace, so it's knit with this fiber. And this is the regular sport weight linen, and we use them both. They're different weights, so you wouldn't want to use them together unless you doubled this one. If you double this one, it's the same gauge as this one. And while we're on the subject, we always, always, always encourage you to take your gauge, because otherwise we don't know what to do with you. Okay. All right. So I hear Terry back here, and she is in another Pure Fit dress. You can tell we like this company, and so do our customers. Again, you could go just about anywhere in this. And in summer, we try to wear as little clothing as possible, I think. This dress is $140. And this is the company that's based in Hawaii. And it's called Pure Fit. It feels good, she said. Okay, and I have another thing here, I'll show you. This is a little vest from Pure Fit. That's really cute. It runs $166. It's cotton. You could wear it all year. Buttons down the front. You see the exotic fibers that she uses. Really interesting. And think of all the colors you could put with this. Great with jeans. So now we're going to talk about a garment that's really near and dear to my heart. It's called Bella. And Bella is a pattern that I worked out a few years ago. And again, it's side to side. It comes in a kit. Terry's going to show you what it looks like on. That's right.
That's okay.
I think I just threw her a curve.
No,
I'm on it. So you can see how flattering this is. And what we did is we added a snap here so that it doesn't pull. So flattering. You can make it as long or as short as you want. I'm going to show you a shorter one. You can make the sleeves as long or as short as you want. I personally prefer 3/4 length because I think it's a flattering length. And frankly, sleeves get in my way because I'm working with my hands all the time. So this is Bella. We love it. I'm very partial to this design because I see how women wear it and it's really flattering. If we sold the piece finished, it would be $650. If you make it, it would be about $240. And we think it's a winner. So how this comes, here's a shorter one. And I really like making these myself because it gives me an opportunity to make all of these colors get along together, which is kind of my philosophy in life. I think when you put things together, they need to get along. Enough said about that. I will show you how Bella comes in a kit. I have taken a cone of rayon yarn. It's called Chainette. You can see it here. And I've put 11 different balls of yarn together in a kit. And I do this by color, and you can do it. You can get cream or purple or turquoise or black or red. It's been a really good project for us. And when I was doing the yarn shows, I was selling a lot of them because people put it on and they could see how flattering it was. And it gives you a chance to work with other fibers that you might not have ordinarily worked with. I use a lot of hand dyes in these. It's great to do something like this, but after a while, it's, you know, ad nauseum, around and around and around. So this gives you a chance to explore a little bit. And I put some old friends in here and I put some new friends in here. There's a little railroad yarn. This is a French yarn from Bouton d'Or. There's hand dyed, there's some alchemy in here. And so this is the color that I just showed you. I do a lot with taking one color of base yarn and drawing it through the whole garment. And what happens is the base yarn heathers the rest of it and they all kind of work together. This is Bella, B-E-L-L-A, and it's a fine points design. And we think you will like it. Question. This is $240. And like I said, if I made you one, it would be $650. So you get a deal. You get the pleasure of making it. Okay, so Terry's coming out now. We're back to summer. And this is a company called Grisus. And Grisus is a linen. They do a lot of linens for summer. And we love this because we think it works. It's a very comfortable dress. It's got piping on the bottom. And we couldn't pass it up. We have it in blue and we have it in green. Terry chose to wear the green today. This dress is $282. And it's something that you will absolutely live in all summer. And it has pockets. And it feels great. Terry says it feels great. And again, you know, it doesn't wrinkle that much. It is linen. And we think you'll like it. And so I was telling you about how I work and putting things together here. So this is just a little offshoot. We also do baby things. This is our baby bits blanket. And these come in, you can get any color. This is kind of a neutral. Not a lot of pink in it, so you can be comfortable putting a little boy in it. You can do all boy, you can do neutral, you can do hot colors like orange, primaries, orange and green and yellow. And we sell these for $66. And the pattern comes with it. I'm going to show you how the kit comes. Again, this is my philosophy. This is kind of how I work. I take a base yarn. Everything's washable. This would be a primary. I think this would be great for a girl because it's got a lot of pink in it and yellow. And it's easy. And what you do with it is you leave the ties exposed. Now this has a base yarn in it. It's kind of an off-white. You leave the ties exposed. It will never open up. And the babies really love these. They love to pull on these, and it's pretty indestructible. Someone has a question.
Yeah, these go back to those lovely little dresses, the summer dresses.
The summer dresses, yes.
Spell the name of the dress and what is the name of the company for the flower linen dress so that
Okay.
people's attention.
The flowered linen dress is made by a company called Grizas, Grizas. It's a company from Lithuania. Their linen is just a fine linen. I bought a shirt last year. You'd think I would buy all this, right? No, I don't. I save it for you. But I did buy a shirt last year, and I wore it all summer. And it's just a wonderful shirt. Plus, what I like a lot about it is I spill salad dressing on my chest all the time. And there's enough print that I don't have to feel embarrassed. I just go home and spray it with a little shout or something, OxyClean.
And
Another question.
yeah, on the same dress, is there a name of that dress in addition to the Grizas?
Yeah, I'll get you the name of the dress. Terry, what's the name of that tank dress? It's called tank dress, and it is sized. It comes S, M, and L, I think. Hey, Jillian, does the Grizas dress come in extra large, do you know? Yeah, could you just look at it and tell me? I'll check with you and I'll check with my staff and see. I know we have small, medium, and large. Terry, did you have a small one? Yes. She had a small one and she's a 6. Yes. We have an XL? We do have it in XL also. In blue, not the green, but the blue. Okay? And speaking of Grizas, we'll come back to this in a minute. Come on out. Hey, Libby, come on here. Lib, come here. Come here. Now's your chance. So Terry's showing you this Grizas linen shirt. Come here. In green, and then my staff is shopping. Come over here. Is shopping, and she's got her eye on this one. So I want you to meet Libby.
Hello, everyone.
And you can see a lot of different sizes can wear this dress. It's wonderful. Thank you. This is your moment of fame.
Send us a bill.
So here you have, this is a Grizas linen shirt. It's wonderful. I'm probably going to end up with one of these because this is my style. Pair of leggings, you know, capris, black slacks if you want to dress it up. That shirt is $268, and you won't be sorry. It's a wonderful shirt. So I was telling you about this blanket. I've been kitting this blanket for probably 15 years. And I have some people who just make this blanket over and over and over again. They don't want any kind of knitting problem to tax them. They want to just relax and have a good time and enjoy the color. It's totally washable and dryable. I use all either cottons or cotton acrylics, things that you can throw in the washer and dryer. And again, babies love them. I have 5 grandchildren now. I got one on the way. And this is a surefire hit for them. And some of them are toddlers now, and some of them are older than toddlers. And I see these on their beds when I visit. So it's a really neat blanket gift. And it's $66. It's a lot of knitting for $66. Any questions so far? Okay, I see a question coming in.
Yes. She said, I visited Greece last year, wish I had Grizas tank dress.
Oh yeah, Greece.
Someone just said they visited Greece last year and they wish they had a Greece's tank dress. And thank you for showing me how jealous I can be about somebody who just went to Greece, okay? Thanks for sharing. It's time for me to go back there. Okay, so now we're gonna show you how we put a couple of lines together. And this is a line, we've taken Alembica, which is this line. I wish you could feel this because it feels really like silky and suede, but it's very lightweight. It's got little tiny holes in it, so it's just really comfortable and cool. It'll be great with jeans. We like it with white. This is part of their Alembica's cruise line wear. And we brought cruise line in and then nobody could take trips. So we're just getting it out now and it'll look fresh in our new store. You can belt it, you can open it. Alembic is distributed by one of our companies in New York, and they bring things in from Israel and from Lithuania and Greece. And this is one of their pieces. That's a jacket. And it's, how much is that jacket? This jacket is $202, and you can smush it up and put it in your suitcase, and it's great. So it'll be a great layer in the evening. And then this is a pair of pants from the same group. You can see it's like a denim wash. The pants are $198. They're comfortable. You can wear them all summer and not be uncomfortable. And you can wear them into the fall also. And then this shirt is, again, our friend Pure Fit from Hawaii. Very comfortable. It's linen-y. It feels great. Very flattering. It's that vertical treatment here that's just really helpful. And it brings the eye up to your face, which is where we want it to be.
What's the name of that company?
The Hawaii company?
It's either that or the other. So
Okay, someone's asking the name of the company. This shirt is Pure Fit. It's the blue and white polka-dotted shirt from Pure Fit. And this company is Alembica, and this is from Israel, as are the pants. We have another Alembica outfit to show you as well. Okay, any other questions so far? There's another question, I think, coming in.
The name of the, no, this was the company before.
The company before, was it the linen dress? The company before was Grizas from Lithuania. Grizas. Any other questions to this point? So I'm going to show you another kit that we do. I told you we also do kids things. This is our princess jacket. This is a size 2. It's very generous. It's totally machine washable and dryable. There's a little frou-frou skirt here. It's been a favorite. It comes in aqua and blue and white and pink. Or lavender too, you could get lavender. It's $38. It's a good value for $38, and the pattern comes in the kit. Looks like there's a question. Oh, I'm supposed to tell you that my husband, who is manning the chats, made this. So even I'm telling you, he's a good knitter now, but even a beginner can make this. And it looks like a lot more than you think you can do. All right, here comes Terry again. Now, we did a lot of summer things because it's hot out, but we're looking to fall with this piece. This is called Lovage. It's another piece from Barocco, and it's made in a yarn named Sesame, which I will tell you about. This is the one that you should probably start working on now, and you'll have it when the weather turns. It's great styling. You can make it longer, shorter. You can change the sleeve length if you like. The yarn is a wool, acrylic, nylon, and cotton mix.
Again, the name of that piece is called Lovage, Lovage. It's a Barocco pattern. Barocco, here's the yarn. This is called Sesame, and you can see the little white dots like sesame seeds. This is a great yarn. We're using it a lot. And what Barocco is doing is they're really working with the yarn stores, and we're very excited to work with them because everybody wins with what they're doing. They started a drop ship program a couple months ago where if you are interested in having this and everybody wins. It's just a wonderful program. And this yarn is $16.75 a ball. For that size, you need 7. So it's about $117 to make that garment. And at this time, they're including the pattern for you. I see there's a question.
Good question. What is the pattern name for that?
The sweater, the pattern name is Lovage. L-O-V as in Victor, A-G-E. And the yarn is Sesame.
And the next question is, what is the name and yarn of the sweater you are wearing?
This is, the person who's asking the question wants to know what this is. This is Boxy by Joji Locatelli, Brazilian designer, or some people say Joji. And it's a store favorite. And sometimes we even stripe on the bottom. It's just a pattern that you can live in.
And what's the yarn?
This is linen lace from Claudia, and it needs 3 skeins at $34.50 a skein, and so it's about $100 project. Okay? And Terry's coming out now in another design. It's called Spark. It uses sesame. We like the color block. Again, you have the vertical treatment, and so it's very flattering. Gives you a vertical line. And we changed the pattern a little bit, so when you buy this from us, we will explain to you how we changed the pattern. This part used to end right here, sort of. We didn't like that as much, so we brought it over a couple inches. And again, because we like that look better, if we change something, we tell you what we're doing. We don't just, it's not a mystery. And this is called Spark.
Couple of questions.
Uh-huh.
Going back to the one that you're wearing, do you sell the Claudia linen yarn, linen lace?
The question is, do we sell linen lace from Claudia? Yes. Now, Claudia is paring down her business a little bit, but she, excuse me, she's still dyeing linen and linen lace, so yes.
Okay. And the second question is, please repeat the name. And I'm not exactly sure what she is referring to, so perhaps she can repeat the name of what.
Who's making that question?
That's from Karen.
Karen, we can't see the rest of your question, so if you could please type it in the chat, and I'll try to answer it for you.
Oh, Spark, she was looking for that, okay.
And what does she want to know, Spark?
No, the name, that's it.
Spark is the name of that.
After she asked
Is the color block that Terry just had on.
Yeah.
Okay, great. You guys are great. So Terry's back now with a group from Greece. This group is called Ozai and Ku. It's got a lot of pieces because we really liked it. She has on the dress. If you're traveling at all, or if you want to treat yourself just to go out to dinner or a wedding. I know people are getting married again. They're having weddings. This is a great dress. This is the color Earth. It's not organic, but it looks organic. It looks like the beach. And we like this group so much, we bought a lot of pieces.
in this group. We bought the tank. Very comfortable. We bought the pants if you want an all over pattern look. I mean, you could sleep in this, you know. It's very elegant. And then we also bought this little shirt, which I really like. And again, it's got this vertical treatment down the front, so it's really very flattering. So this is called Ozai Anku. It's from Greece. It comes from the same people that bring you Alambika. And let's see, the prices on that, Terry. The tank is $188. The pants go up to a double XL, by the way. The pants are $250. The shirt is $70, and this wonderful dress is $284. And what I personally think is sometimes there's a little hesitancy. We don't want to spend money on things, but if you get one piece that makes you feel special and sexy and girly and lighthearted, just get the one piece. You don't have to get a lot of things. You know, I went through a time when I wanted for myself a lot of things to wear, and now I know, I've learned after all these 70 some years, you get one thing that really lifts your heart and makes you sing, and it's wonderful. You feel really good about things. We like to still feel, at any age, we like to feel that girly freshness that we felt when we were younger. Do you have any questions so far? Because we're getting ready to wrap it up here. Anything? Okay, Terry's coming out again with a piece from our cruisewear line. And this is from Alambika again. And I have my eye on this too. It's that same slinky fabric that we showed you in the denim. And it's got a it's got a hood if you want to use it. Great for the beach or a walk. It's wonderful. You can button it or not. A little bling is often very helpful. It's got pockets. And we put it with an Alambika t-shirt. Of course, everything is separate. The shirt is $152. The jacket is $198, and this is a small. It's a really generous small. And again, this is from our boutique. What? Feels good. She likes the feel. Yeah, if it doesn't feel good, who cares? Who wants it, right? So again, that's from Alambika. And let's see, are you finished back there? Do you want to put this
One
on?
more. The black and white.
Oh, we're going to show you a black and white dress that we love. Also from, is that Luca? Or is that Alambika?
How much is the Spark kit?
You know, I don't know how much the Spark kit is. It's probably 6 balls of sesame at $16.75 a skein. But I can certainly check that. And of course, it depends on what size also. But I can check that for you. If you want to send me an email, I'll be glad to get back to you. So this is our answer to getting dressed up in the summer. It's a Luca dress. It's wonderful. It's cool. Yeah, she's saying it feels great. And that's why we bring it, so you can enjoy it. You want to throw this on? Sure. This is Terry's favorite coming up. Okay, so just to recap, we talked about linen lace. We talked about our kits, Bella, princess jacket,
jujube, the baby bits blanket. And I will show you another thing that I forgot about. This is our railroad park roundup. I worked with Donna Higgins from In the Making in Birmingham. Unfortunately, she's in the process of closing her store right now. But we worked together, and this is, again, that whole thing about taking some base yarn and then putting novelties in it. So this uses 4 skeins of Cascade Magnum at $24.25 a skein. And we also put the bits in a kit, and you can choose from white or gray or denim or whatever color you want. We'll get that for you. And then more color or less color in the bits. And the pattern comes with it, and the bits bag is $60. Again, Railroad Park Roundup. Okay, Terry has one last thing to show you, and we're about ready to wrap it up, so if you have questions, let us know. This just came in yesterday, and we had to share it with you. This is again from Luca. Terry just likes it with the leggings, but if you want to really take it into evening, we still having parties, you could put this with it and extend the skirt. See, it's see-through mesh. The skirt is it just came in. I don't know how much it is. The top I know is 70. It's moderate though, I think. They're all moderate. I think the pants are 100, low 100 something. 110 maybe. But we really like this. We like the color, it's flattering. And I know you like to wear a lot of black, everyone does. But you know, color really gives your skin a lift, especially those of us of a certain age, color helps us, okay? Okay, I see we have another question coming in.
Railroad Park Roundup?
Yes.
That's the name of it?
Someone's asking a question about the blanket.
Yeah. The
It's called the Railroad Park Roundup. And it's about a $160 project. What other questions do you have? Okay, so
We're done.
again, my name is Liz Tikas. My store is Fine Points Incorporated in Cleveland, Ohio. We welcome to have a relationship with you. Email us, call us, go on our website, and you'll be able to connect with us. And I see one last question here coming in.
This is not a question, it's just a thank you.
Okay, our time's up. Have a good day, everyone.